Hi guys, my name is Alex and welcome to my vlog on sex and disability. Anything can be said and commented on as long as it's done in a respectful manner. Today I want to talk about initiating sex. Now so far you already know you need to be confident and you need to give yourself permission to be beautiful. You need to believe in what God has given you and you need to work with it. But initiating sex is going to take some divergent thinking depending on the level of function which you are at. Whether the impairment is cognitive or physical, that's for you to determine and for you to write back to me and say, you know somebody with a cognitive impairment but also experiences sexual frustration. If you want to have a talk on that, please write to me as well. But for now, if there's a physical impairment, we're gonna need to apply some divergent thinking. But remember, when we talk about initiating sex, we're not animals. We don't just rip each other's clothes off and go at it. Remember, people must still be respected and women also have feelings as well. From us men to women also have feelings as well. So when you wanna initiate sex, remember to be kind, affectionate and clean. If you're lucky enough to drop your wife at work and you're the one that takes the adapted car to work, give your wife a kiss goodbye, give her a phone call, I love you at the end of the phone call. But also when it comes down to brass tacks, remember if your wife is assisting in the care part of your routine, that is also a good place where you can work out on blurring that line between carer and intimate partner. So there's where you can try different positions of affection, kissing, licking, all of that stuff. Remember, as long as, now let's talk to the able-bodied honey or the less impaired honey, the other part of the equation. If you are feeling burdened, now you must figure out why you're feeling burdened. Because have you made the honey? America has coined this phrase, the honey-do list. Now, the honey-do list is fine because that speaks to division of labor. You do this, I do that. You mop the floor, I cut the grass. Whatever works, let's do it. But in disability, we must add another dimension to that and ask, did we make the honey-do list accessible? Can you do your part of the honey-do list? And if you can, then sex shouldn't be a problem because I'm also putting in my 50% in this relationship. So then we can be adventurous and try different sexual positions and French kiss and kiss goodbye in front of our respective workplaces and share bath and toilet time together. Because sometimes you don't have the dexterity to work with toilet paper, and then you need to be able to say, wipe harder please, or a little more please. And because we're dealing with genitalia, which has a twofold function, you can also enjoy that sexual release. There are many ways to experience love making and initiating of sex. As long as your dignity doesn't feel imposed upon, bath time can also mean a bit of sexy time, a bit of release, because with the hot water you get less spasm or less tenseness, especially if you are a stroke or a cerebral palsy patient. Come on guys, I'm saying initiating of sex. I've just used the word divergent thinker, but I'm also saying use a bit of imagination. There's nothing wrong with saying she has the cutest way of sitting on the loo, or he has the cutest way of whatever, or I'm comfortable being in the shower while my husband shaves, or we don't mind if one of us has a pee in the shower and we're showering together. But that's your private business. That's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Remember, everybody isn't going to want to have a sexual relationship with you. And that is because of what we discussed in previous videos of where people's worldview is. Remember, people think you can divorce sexuality and disability, and you absolutely cannot, but also because of people's societal conventions and those beliefs, the limiting belief that we must bust today is that persons with disability do not know how to socialize and do not have social skills. That is completely untrue, and social life and sex life is completely interlinked. Anyway guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. Available on social media sites like Facebook and YouTube. It's Sex Rights Africa. Type it in on Google. It will go www, but it's faster just to type in Sex Rights Africa and we'll come up. I'll write to you, I'll come up. You can write to me. You can stay anonymous. You can leave a comment. Whew, that's it guys. Bye.